keyboard's always going crazy and behind the computer. What are you doing, Zosis?
Okay. All right. Come on down to your right knee. Left foot forward. Okay, we're going to get into those hips. I'm tight today. Let's take a big breath in. Scoot those arms forward and up. Sink deep, deep into the hips. Track that left knee nice and wide. Exhale to release. Do that again. Breath in, forward and up. Oh, that feels so nice. Exhale to release. Take your time. Ooh. Last one here to hold. Reach the arms up overhead. Option to take those hands to the knee or up overhead. Breathe into that right hip for 3. For 2. Forward fold over your left leg on 1. Drop the fingertips down. Come into a nice little gentle rock forward and back, or static hold if that feels better for you. Always an option, always an option. Then we'll all take it into the hold. Right hand comes up and over top of the left leg. Really drive up those toes as much as you can. Take a big breath in. Oh, that feels good. Walk those hands around to your right. Half tabletop position. Extend through that left leg. Right over the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale the shoulders to come forward. Exhale the hips to come back. Do that 2 more times. In, breath, forward. Exhale to take it back. Do that 1 more time. In, breath, forward. Exhale back. Right hip towards right heel. Hold it there. Walk the hands over to your left or right fingertips. Wiggle a little bit more. Drive back with that right hip. Take a big breath in. Good. Making your way up. We'll switch to the other side. Left knee down, right foot forward. And when you're ready, take a nice big sweep of the arms. The first one gets me every time. Really realize what's going on in the hips. Exhale to release. Breath in, forward and up, tracking the right knee nice and wide. Inhale. Exhale to release. 1 more time, forward and up to hold. Arms reach overhead, or you can drop those hands towards that knee. Take a nice deep breath in for 3, for 2, and forward fold on 1. Drop those fingertips down. Oh, flex through those toes. The grunts and the groans today. Forward and back with your little rocks or a static hold. If the static hold is really feeling it for you today, just hang out there. No problem. Rock it forward and back if that feels good. We'll all come into the hold. Left hand will come up and over top. Oh my goodness, this side hamstring. Very, very tight. Okay. Flex the toes as high as you can. Press that right hip back behind you. Take a big breath in there. Walk those hands around to your left. Half tabletop position for this side. Right leg extends straight out. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale the shoulders forward. Exhale to take the hips back. Good. 2 more times there. In breath. Forward. Exhale back. Take your time. 1 more time. In breath. Forward. Exhale back. Left hip towards left heel. Walk the hands over to the right. Left fingers wiggle a little bit more. Drive back into that left hip. Take a big breath in. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. Come on up into your tabletop. Okay. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Toes tucked or untucked, your choice. Coming into your cat and cows here. Taking that big breath in to lift the tail, lift the gaze. Exhale to tuck and round through the spine. Okay, enjoy those. If you need to pause anywhere, if movement just feels good, keep going there. In breath to lift, exhale to tuck and round. Give yourself 1 more full cat and cow wherever you are. All the feels, all the feels. Exhale to tuck and round. Once you've completed your 3, you can take those hands slightly further forward. Tuck the toes at the back. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Give yourself a little pedal. Right side, left side. Getting to the backs of those legs. All that feels good. Okay. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Lower that left knee down towards your mat. Untuck the left toes at the back. Sweep that right arm up and open. Big breath in here. Drive that right knee open and away from the body as you start to make your rotations. Exhale to rapid reach. In breath. Open it up. Exhale, rapid reach. 1 more time for that side. Big breath in, sweep it up. Oh, so good. Exhale to wrap. Nice job. Right hand comes to your mat. Left toes tuck. Right foot steps back to meet your left in your down dog once again. Okay, give a little stretch there. When you're ready, oh, big step forward with the left. Lower the right down, all the grunts. Untuck the right toes at the back, take a sweep on your left side this time. Open it all up on your in breath, exhale to wrap on your exhale. Open inhale. Exhale to wrap to the right side body. One more time for that side. Big breath in. Feel that nice chest stretch. Exhale to wrap. So good. Take your left hand back down to your mat. Right hand is nice and tight. Left, nope, right toes tucked. Pivot around into your nice wide straddle. Okay, we made it. Going from side to side. Really getting into those hips. Here, option to give that nice little nudge to the inside of that knee. Pausing wherever feels good for you. Just taking it from right to left. And staying nice and low in that lateral lunge. Making sure the back is flat. Oh my goodness, there's a million cues for this one. It always feels so good though. 3, 2, center straddle on 1. Heel toe those feet to squat distance apart. Sit nice and deep into your low squat. Okay. Elbows to the inside of the knees, hands together, hands to fists, whatever feels good for you. I really want you to think of creating lots of space for those hips. Pulling that chest forward and through as much as you can. Okay, we're hanging out for 3. See if you can pull that chest forward, drive the elbows to the knees for 2, a little bit harder. Forward fold 1. Okay, release that squat, come into heel toe those feet towards one another, come into your ragdoll, side to side, hands behind, hang out in center, just release the back of the body here. Okay, deeper knee bend. Tuck your tail, keep your upper body nice and heavy, rolling yourself up nice and slow to the top. Okay, once you made your way there, take yourself into your sumo squat stance. Coming into your sumo squat, lateral reach, right side, left side, getting into that side body as much as you can. Enjoy your sumo squat as much as you'd like. Drive those knees out. Big side stretch. I tell ya, the core after Wednesday for me was killer. Holy moly, woke up Thursday morning and I was like, okay, hello, hello. Always feels good. All right, let's switch it to hamstring stretch and shoulder circle. Heel comes forward, hips go back, big sweep of those arms. Good morning, Alyssa. Big sweep around with those arms alternating. Which heel comes forward? You can hang out in that little forward fold for a second too, because that does feel really nice for the backs of those legs. Then take that nice big sweep around with the shoulders. Okay. Oh, keep going there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, coming to a march, jog, high knee, get that body warmed up. We've got circuits today and some interesting rep scheme. Couldn't spit it out. Okay, heels to the back now. Again, you can mark and jog this one out, just kicking those heels, activating through those hamstrings. Words may be difficult today, clearly. Okay, take it from right to left, side to side, side to side, side to side, soft landing, or you can add in some speed. Maybe you want to hang out and work some balance in there as well. We're gonna come down to a nice straight arm plank in 3, 2, 1. Okay, take your feet wide. If you'd like to add in shoulder taps, if you're just focusing on your straight arm plank, I want you to think of pushing your hands as hard as you can into your mat. Create a little bit of roundness into your shoulder blades. So instead of letting yourself sink down, push through, squeeze your bum. If you're adding in those taps, feel free. Keep going wherever you are. Engage, engage, engage for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice job. All right, team. We are warmed up. We are ready to rock. What do we need for today? Weights, your band, that is all. Okay, so what's happening? We're going to go into circuits, and then within that circuit, you're going to have an AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible. Circuit strength. We got lower body, upper body, and then we were adding in some HIIT and core in your AMRAP. First, you're going to need weights to deadlift, overhead press, and plank row. Probably your rows can be what you're using for your deadlifts, okay? So your choice, obviously, of how you're using your weights. So deadlift, we all know, heavier weights if you have them. We come into that nice flat back hip hinge position, alternating overhead press. We're gonna keep those weights nice and wide, drive up overhead, alternating there. Both of those are for a minute, and then we're gonna come into a plank row. You have the hex weights. You can be on your weights. If you don't like that, you can be off your weights. weights and just alternate your row. You can be in tabletop, modified plank, or straight arm plank, and we're alternating in that row position. So choosing your weights for those three, that is all you need to know for right now. Let's get started. Deadlifts to start, tempo 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1, let's rock and roll. All right, grab those weights. Feet should be hip distance apart here, and we come down nice and slow. Keeping those weights nice and close to the tops of those legs, and then a big pull, activate through the back body here, activate through those glutes to come up to stand. 3 down, 1 up. And maybe that's not your tempo. Maybe you prefer to go slower. That's okay as well. Just make sure there's a good difference between your eccentric motion and as you come to stand. And making sure you're getting that nice stretch through the backs of those legs, big squeeze to the top. Control it down. Pushing all 10 toes into your mat, squeeze to the top. Control and squeeze, control and squeeze. That is what we were thinking. Hips goes to the wall, straight back behind you. You've got 15 seconds left. Then we're gonna come into that alternating overhead press. So we got lower body, upper body, a little full body plank situation happening. Who's joining in there? We got Melinda coming on. Good morning, Melinda. All right, for 3, for 2, overhead press alternating here. 2 weights, you could be kneeling, sitting, or standing for this one. Take those elbows nice and wide, alternate. 1, control it down, power it up. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Weight shoots straight up, so it's stacked right on top of that shoulder, and we alternate. Another thing you can think of here, exact same as your deadlift legs. I want you to think of pushing your toes if you're standing. Push your toes into your mat, squeeze and tuck your tail, glutes active, core active as you overhead press. All right, alternate punch, control it down. Now, if you want to double it up today, you're feeling super strong, you can do double press and control down if you are there. All right, keep going there. We got 15 seconds remaining. Power right, power left. We're gonna come into that plank row position in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Either on your weights or off your weights, table, modified plank, or straight arm plank. You can also go straight arm plank with 1 weight, alternate row right, put your weight down, switch to the other hand, row left. The goal here is to do your hardest plank variation. So if that means it's tabletop, no problem, then really focus on your row. That means modified plank where your knees are behind your hips. Make sure you're still squeezing through that front body as much as you can. Alternate row right, alternate row left. So from here, we're adding in our little first AMRAP, as many rounds as you can. It is 20 high knees, okay? Sprinting it out as quickly as you can into 10 core in and outs, knee tucks. All right, you are gonna do that for 2 minutes straight. High knees and in and outs. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20 high knees, sprint it out. 20 high knees. If you're not counting today, guesstimate where you are at, okay? Down to your mat, hands behind your hips, 10 knee tucks. You can do these supported or not. If you prefer to go hands overhead, all the way down and up, you can also take it there. You've got 10 total, and then you're right back to your high knees for 20. You are here for 2 minutes straight. Goal here, we feel the cord, also getting that heart rate up nice and high. 20 high knees, maybe you wanna take it to 30 high knees, you want more cardio this morning, maybe you wanna go 15 knee tucks. Your rep scheme is where you are at least 20 and 10 if you can. And again, it's consistent 2 minutes. You'll get a nice little micro rest, and we're gonna repeat that all again, okay? 20, 10, 20, 10, or you're choosing your own number. All right, to keep that up, we got 1 minute remaining, 60 seconds of work to go. Keep it up, keep it up. 20, 10, 20, 10. Drive those knees into the chest on your knee tucks. Ooh, abs are firing right back up again from Wednesday. All right, drive the knees. Maybe you're taking that into that march. That's okay as well. Keep it going, 30 seconds left. How many can you get in? We want to get that heart rate up nice and high here, team. And then we're going to focus right back to our breathing on our strength. Set, let's go. Drive those knees, extend those legs. Keep it up, team. Keep it up. 15 seconds remaining. Let's go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Okay. Little quick rest. I left my water up here. Gotta grab that. We're going right back to our deadlifts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Grab those weights. Right back to your tempo deadlifts. 3 to 1. Controlling it down. Power to pull. Woo, okay. Catching your breath maybe. If you were really going for it on that first round, getting that heart rate nice and high. Drive your hips right back. Keep your shoulder blades squeezing together as you come into that hip hinge. Think of shoulder blade back, 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 back. That'll help take the roundness out of the spine. Breathe. Keep your tempo, finding what works for you. Push your feet into the ground. Keep that core nice and strong. Okay, team. 15 seconds left here. Then we're coming into that overhead alternating press. If you feel like doubling it up. We're only doing each circuit twice through today. Each circuit's roughly 10 minutes of work. Each round, no, each circuit, that was right. Each round is 5. All right, we got 3. Math is hard, 2. 1 overhead press alternating. All right, keep those elbows nice and wide. We punch right, punch left. Resist on the way down. All the things to think about. In full body engagement here, press your feet into the floor. Again, you can be sitting doing this one if you prefer to sit on a bench or a chair. You can be kneeling if you prefer to kneel. If you find you cheat a little bit with that lower body, with help, take it down to a knee. That takes that whole idea to cheat and using that lower body. If you are standing though, press into the feet, tuck the tail, keep the abs nice and tight. Punch, resist, alternate, or double it up if you feel like extra strong today. All right, last 10 seconds. Coming into that plank row, your variation of what feels good for you, table modified or straight arm plank. 1 weight, 2 weights on them, or 1 in the center. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on down into your plank position, tabletop modified or straight arm. On your weights, or maybe that 1 weight is in between and you're alternating, placing it down, hand comes down, grab with the other. Let's go. Nice job, Tanya. That's it. Well done. Yes, Philip, nice work. Let's go, Alyssa. Nice job. Well done, Melinda. We got some serious weights out there. I love it. Keep that going. 1 or 2 weights, straight arm, plank, option to be tabletop, modified, or on those toes. Keep your core tight. Try not to shift with your hips as much as you can. Maybe that means you have to take your knees or feet wider. No problem. We're almost there, team. 3, 2, 1. 20 high knees, 10 knee tucks, 2 minutes. Let's go. All right, you're sprinting it out in your high knees. If you can take it into that march if that is needed. And then you're right down to your knee tucks, driving the knees in and out. Try to get that full extension with the legs. 20 and 10. All right, we get that heart rate right back up to where it was a couple of minutes ago. All right, sprint it out. And then add in your knee tucks. 20, 10, 20, 10. Let's go. Breathing through those knee tucks as much as you can. Getting that full leg extension as you drive those legs out. Arms can be supporting in those knee tucks, or they can come up overhead. Nice fill up. Drive those legs in and out. Nice job. Let's go, Alyssa. In and out. Drive those knees. Yes. Nice work, Melinda. Keep it up. Let's go, Tanya. First minute is done, team. You got 60 seconds to go. See if you can pick up your rep speed, tempo a little bit. Maybe those knee tucks can be done a little bit quicker. Maybe you can add in some more power. Maybe you can take those arms away. See if you can challenge yourself for this last minute of work. Okay. We are so close. So close. Keep it up. Keep it up. Make sure you get your arms involved with those high knees. Big sprint to that finish line. 15 seconds, team. Let's go. Push yourself through. We got this. All right, team. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Okay, sip of water. That circuit's done. Yay, next one. Okay, next one we're gonna add in a band, okay, above the knees. Or option, you can have it slightly below your knees if you prefer that. If it rolls up on you, sometimes below the knees is a better location. Goblet squat, one weight, or you can take it into front squat with 2 weights. If you have a kettlebell, you can use that. All of the options. So we're coming into tempo, goblet squat, 3 down, 1 up, really driving into those knees. Now the band's not necessarily useful for the rest of the circuit, okay, but we're keeping it on. Alternating bent over flies, feet roughly hip distance, shoulder distance. We fly right, we fly left. Okay, now this is a strong hip hinge exercise, which means we need to make sure that core's on. If we're rounded, the core definitely is not on. Pull the shoulders back. If you need to reset, maybe you do 4 or 6 flies. You squeeze to stand if anything's going on in that low blank, low back. Coming into a reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Fingertips face you. We lift those hips. We're marching. Lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, you can come into reverse plank and you can come into more of an extension with that leg. All right, that is the first strength set. For our AMRAP, we're coming into jumping jacks. 20. If you're tapping that toe, not jumping, that works too. Plus 10 reverse crunches, okay? 10 of those. 20 and 10, 20 and 10, oh dear, 20 and 10, same rep scheme. Reverse crunch, lift those hips, drive the knees into the chest. You've got 10 of those with the 20 jumping jacks. Okay, team, we start with goblet style squat in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 dumbbell, you can take it into 2. Your choice. At the chest, drive those knees out nice and wide. 3 down, get as deep as you can without compensating through the back. Drop the hips. Take your time, push your knees into the band, squeeze to stand. All right, take it down with control. Breathe, squeeze to stand, push through those feet. Let's go, let's go. Control it down. Push the knees, drive, squeeze to stand. Your tempo, roughly 3. Maybe you're taking it a little bit slower, going into 4. Maybe you prefer to get more reps. Maybe you're gonna take it down to a 1, 2, squeeze to stand. Your choice, truly. All right, take it to what feels best for you. You have 15 seconds left. For sure, 3 more reps, maybe 4, maybe 5. Depends on your speed. We come into that alternating fly, okay. In 3, 2, 1. Feet for sure hip distance apart. Nice flat back. Does not have to be a massive hinge. Alternate fly, right side, left side. Really fighting with that core. And thinking of the shoulder blade coming into the middle of your back. It's like your shoulder blade's giving your spine a nice hug. And if you want to double it up, you can take it there as well. Same as that alternating overhead press. If you prefer to double, go for it. Working right side, left side sometimes just allows you to focus a little bit more on each side on its own. And again, if you need to reset anywhere and then continue on, it's a long set for that upper body. We have 15 seconds left. You're going for as many reps as you can. We've got the reverse plank, either tabletop or reverse plank march or leg lift in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Also option, I'm gonna give the option to be elevated if you want on this one, similar to our dip position, and you're just alternating with that knee. If it's uncomfortable for your wrists, fingertips face you, you can slightly turn them out. All right, reverse tabletop, knee drive, or reverse plank, leg lift. Press through your hands. Don't let yourself shoulders come towards ears. Press away right here. Alternating right side, left side, leg lift or knee drive, depending if you're choosing reverse plank or reverse table. Let's go, team. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 jumping jacks, 10 reverse crunches. Your tempo, if you would like to add in overhead press in your jacks, you can add in those lighter weights. You have 20 of those. You've got your band for some resistance for that lower body, 20 here, and then you've got 10 reverse crunches. Some core this week. Let's go. Hands by your side, knees come towards chest. Lightly lower those hips back down to the floor. 10 of those. Drive those knees. Get the hips nice and high. Hands by your side to help there. 10 there, plus 20 jumping jacks. Let's go, team. All right, firing up that core once again. Let's go. 20 and 10. Woo. Okay, heart rate's already nice and high. We're getting there. Let's go. Again, you can overhead press in your jumping jacks if that's what you prefer. 20-10, 20-10, let's go. If we're not using weights, those arms are nice and big in those jacks. Nice job. Remember, you always have the option to tap if you are not a jumper, for whatever reason that is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Alyssa. You moving boxes over there? 20 jacks, 10 reverse crunches. You got less than a minute to go. Keep moving as best as you can. Drive the hips up away from the floor, and the knees come towards the chest on those reverse crunches. 30 seconds to go here, team. And we repeat all of that one more time. Okay, 20 and 10, 20 and 10. We got this. We got this. Keep it up. Let's go. Lift and control. Lift and control. Keep it up. Final 10 seconds right here. Let's go, let's go. You get a little micro rest for a quick sip of water if you need it. We repeat all of that again in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you rest for 5. It's not a big one. 4, goblet style squat or front squat. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tempo of 3. Push the knees out, sink the hips nice and low, power 1. All right. Take your time as you lower into your squat. Push your knees out nice and wide. Squeeze the glutes, tuck that tail to the top. Core is active the entire time. Let's go. Take it down with control. Push the knees, drive, squeeze, stand. That's it. Let's go, let's go. All right. Taking your time here. Less than 30 seconds remaining. So you're past your halfway of the minute of your squats. Okay. Control it, control it. Make sure your knees are resisting into that band as much as you can. You can also do this one body weight if you don't feel like adding any load for your squat, no problem. We come into our flies in 3, 2, 1. Bent over flies, alternating there. You can double it up if you feel like it. At least a micro hinge through those hips with the flat back. Alternate right and left. Maybe try taking your feet a little bit wider. See what that feels like. Press your feet into the floor. Give a slight tuck of that tail to really engage through the lower abs. And again, we want to think of that shoulder blade, giving that nice squeeze to the spine. Alternating or doubling it up here. We have our reverse table or reverse plank, reverse table knee drive, or reverse plank leg lift. 15 seconds. Let's go. Max it out here. Maybe you're going to finish with the doubles to finish. Whatever feels good for you, choose that. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse table or reverse plank. Knee drive or leg lift. Come on down, fingertips face you. Maybe a slight flare out to the side to protect those wrists. All right. Drive that knee, making sure you're pressing into your hands, right? Don't let those shoulders creep up by the ears. Push. You're going to activate through shoulders, triceps, all of that good stuff. Driving that knee, thinking of what's happening for your hip flexor and your core for this one. You're getting a little bit of lower body support there as well with the single leg work. All right, 15 seconds. Marching, either in reverse plank or table, your choice. Oh, the arms, the arms, the arms. We got 4, 3, 2. Jumping jack with your reverse crunch. 20 and 10. Let's go. It's 2 minutes straight up work right here. 20 jacks, 10 reverse crunches. As many rounds as you can in the 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. 20 jacks, option to add those weights for overhead press with 10 reverse crunches. Lift those hips as high as you can. Bring them back to your mat nice and light with control. Head can remain on the mat. You can also lift it if that feels better for you. Hands by your side facing down. Oh, press through to lift your hips nice and high. Keep that going, team. Let's go. 20-10, 20-10. We got this. We got this. All right, getting that heart rate. Work it this morning. Okay, this is your final AMRAP for this round. 20 and 10, 20 and 10. Option to add weights for the overhead press jacks or just take it into the jumping jack body weight. Nice, Melinda. Let's go. Let's go, Alyssa. Yes, get those arms moving. Nice job, Tanya. Nice job, Philip. All right, you're past your 1 minute mark. So you've got about 45 seconds left of work, okay? 20 and 10. 20 jacks, 10 reverse crunches. Keep moving. Keep breathing. You're gonna get a little rest after this. We've got one final circuit to get through. All right, how are we doing for time? We're a little bit behind schedule, okay. We can make that up, no problem. Reverse your crunch, lift those hips high. Drive those knees into the chest. You got 15 seconds remaining right here. Let's go, team. Keep it up as many reps as you can. Drive those knees into the chest. 20 and 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo, okay, nice job, everybody. Fan can come off, grab a quick sip of water. We go into our final circuit, okay? Does it get any easier? Not really. Sumo deadlift, okay. 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, your choice. Sumo deadlift, that means the feet turn out. We come and do a hip hinge in that position. All right, same concept, we push the hips back behind us. It is not a squat. We push back, micro bend, the weight comes below the belly button, and we squeeze to stand. Watch glutes and hamstrings for this one. Alternating snatch, which means heart rate's gonna get higher. This is a power move from the floor to the top. And we alternate, right side, left side. That is a strong minute right there of work. Then we're coming into tempo push-ups, max 5 reps, okay? We're going for 30 seconds of work. So when you're in your push-up, whether it's elevated on the knees, on the toes, you're coming down as slow as you can. Maybe it's a 10 count, and then a big push to the top. Maximum 5 push-ups in that 30 seconds, so you have to figure out your tempo for that. Okay, for your AMRAP for this one, ski swings, 10, okay? We're swapping the numbers here, so your HIIT is 10 reps, and then you're coming into bicycles, 20 reps, 10 and 20. 20 for the core this round, 10 for the HIIT this round. Final round here, 3, 2, 1, sumo deadlifts to start. Let's go. 1 weight, 2 weights, your choice. Turn those toes out. Those weights come right below the belly button as you hip hinge down, flat back, and then big squeeze to tuck that tail and stand. All right, take your time. 3, 2, 1 to lower your biggest hip hinge that feels good for you in that position. Control it down, push the hips back. Big pull, squeeze, tuck, stand. Push your toes into the floor. Nice flat back. Shoulder blades engaged as you hinge down. So many times because it's front loaded, you'll see people come forward and the spine rounds because the weight are pulling you forward. We do not want that. Keep the shoulder blades towards one another. 10 seconds. Let's go. Hip hinge, squeeze. All right, so we've got the alternating snatch. Heart rate's gonna get nice and high for this round in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alternating snatch. Maybe a heavier weight if you can. Sit deep into your squat to pick your weight up. Drive it up overhead and then switch at the bottom. Drive it up. Lower it down. Now, if you find it challenging or it's not an option for you, you can put yourself in front of a chair or a bench, and that's where you're grabbing your weight from. You drive from that height and lower down. If the floor seems you more of a hip hinge, we want to squat at the bottom, team. Let's go. It is a full minute of snatch. Drive the weight, power from the floor. Push through your legs to get that weight up overhead. Zoe's moaning, just having a real good sleep. All right, push the knees out. Drive from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tempo push up. No more than 5. 30 seconds of work. Excuse me, on the knees, on the toes. Elevated, your choice. You're coming down as slow as you can. That's it. Really drive through the hands to push yourself back up. Activate and squeeze through your core. That's it. Fight the idea of going fast here. All right, 10 seconds left. I'm on my third push up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ski swings, 10, bicycles, 20. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. 10 ski swings. Those weights come by your side. It is a squat and hinge. Let's go. Stand up quicker than your weights come through if you can. Push through all 10 toes here if you can. 10 of those, right into 20 bicycles. Elbow towards knees. As you make that twist, elbows stay nice and wide. Trying to reach elbow towards knee, really drive that knee into the chest. You've got 20 there, 20 total, 10 per side. And then you're right back to those ski swings once you're done your 20 bicycles. On the clock is 2 minutes of work. Okay, where are we at right now? We're not a minute in yet. We're getting there. All right, walk it out. Stand up quick on those ski swings. Power and explode. All right, there's your 1 minute mark. So you got 60 seconds left. 10 ski swings, 20 bicycles. Let's go, team. See if you can pick it up somewhere. Where can you speed it up? Maybe you can lift your chest higher in your bicycles. Maybe you can drive your knees more in your bicycles. Maybe you can walk out and stand up quicker in your ski swings. Woo! All of the things, team. All right, 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds, you got one more round of all of that left. All right, keep it up. 2 rounds makes it go by really fast, I feel like, but I'm not mad about it. 10 ski swings, 20 bicycles. You got 10, what are we at? 10 seconds to go right here, right there. Okay, there's your 10 seconds. I was 2 seconds ahead of myself. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 5. We go right back to sumo deads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo deadlift. Grab your weights. Sorry, I got a dry throat this morning. I feel like I did not drink enough water yesterday. My own fault. Sumo deadlifts, tempo down 3, up 1. Toes are turned out. Those weights stay right below the belly button as those hips push back behind you. Squeeze, tuck, and stand. Let's go. Knees drive outwards as you come into that hip hinge. Now, if you notice, it's a hip hinge for sure, 100%, but there is not a deep. There is a micro knee bend. Okay, so I'm not squatting and hinging, but I am thinking of my hips going back, and automatically my knees are just gonna have a little soft bend there. Okay, team, keep it up. 20 seconds left here. We're gonna come into our alternating snatch. Heart rate's feeling good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Push the hips back, flat back, shoulder blades, squeeze towards one another. As you come into that hip hinge, gaze comes with you as you hinge forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, alternating snatch. Let's go. 1 dumbbell from the floor. Think of squat position. Think of power as that weight comes up and down. Power to the top and down. Let's go, let's go. Push through your feet. Drive overhead. Push through your feet. Drive overhead. Lots of power and explosion in this one. Why are words so hard today? They're very hard today. Let's go. Right from the bottom, get your hips as low as you can.
Track your knees as wide as you can. That's gonna help create some space for your hips. Nice, I was about to say Tanya. Who's Tanya? Tanya? Let's go. See? No words. No words. That's it, Philip. Get those hips down nice and low. Yes, Alyssa. Nice job, Melinda. Let's go, team. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Tempo push-up. 30 seconds here, team. No more than 5. On the knees, on the toes, your choice. Let's go. As slow as you can. Elbows come 45 as you lower down. Big push. No more than 5. If you've gone over 5, you've gone way too fast on that negative. Oh, and resistance. Let's go. Breathe. Control. Challenge yourself to go as slow as you can. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 ski swings, 20 bicycles, last 2 minutes for this round. Ski swings for 10. Bicycles for 20. Let's go. It is a squat and hinge. It is a power to stand. Push through those feet as much as you can. Those weights come up towards parallel, maybe slightly above. Push through. You've got 10 of those. 20 bicycles, elbow to knee. Let's go. Get that full leg extension on the opposite leg. Lock it out as it pushes out. Drive the knee in as tight as you can. 10 and 20 this round. 10 and 20. Let's go, team. All right. Final minute of work right here. Final minute of work. That's it. Keep it going. 10 and 20. 10 and 20. Breathe through it. Lots of reps this morning. You've got this. You are so close. So close. All right. Where are we at? Almost there for the last 30 seconds. There is your last 30 seconds right there. 30 seconds, push yourself as much as you can. Speed it up wherever you can. Let's go. Let's go. 10 swings, 20 bicycles, home stretch, team. That's it. I'm not even counting. I'm just going for those reps. I'm just continuing my movement. Maybe counting is hard for you today. Let us go. Last 10 seconds right here. I think I did like 4 bicycles there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay. You're early, Zosies. Just doing a down dog and up dog for you. You're early today. Finisher time. Okay. Sadly, you have more counting to do today. Sorry. We get to use our brain a little bit this morning. Walk out to push up. So you're coming to the back of your mat. You're walking all the way out. 1 push up. If you prefer, you can walk all the way out. 1 military instead of regular push. Okay, your choice. Squeeze to stand at the top. There's not a jump there. You have 5 of those. There's not a jump there because now you have 10 speed squats or jump squats, okay? So you're exploding for 10 or big pulse without locking out the legs for 10. Then you're coming down, 20 mountain climbers in that plank position, driving those knees to chest. 5 walkouts, 10 squat jumps or speed squats, 20 mountain climbers. On repeat, last 3 minutes of work. How many reps can you get in this last 3 minutes? Push yourself. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All body weight here. Let's go. Let's go. To the back of your mat. Walk it out. Give yourself 1 push-up. Military or regular. Back in and up. 5 of those. Making sure you get that full walkout as you come up to stand. 5 of those. As soon as you're done your 5, you're right into your speed squats or jump squats. Your choice for you today. Maybe you're going to mix it up. Maybe first round, jump squats. Second round, speed squats. If you get to that 3rd round, choose. All right, team, let's go. 5, 10, 20. Let's go. Excuse me. All right. 5 walking to push up. 10 power jump squats or speed squats. 20 mountain climbers. Driving those knees into the chest. Let's go. There's your first minute of work. That gets the heart rate feeling good this morning, team. Let's go. Walk out to push-up, walk out to military. Maybe you're like, I don't feel like doing push-ups today, Nat. Maybe you're gonna add in a shoulder tap right, left. Something in that plank. But you've got 5 walkouts total, choosing what that exercise at the end point, what it is. Let's go, 2. We are so close. We are so close. We're past the home stretch. This is tough. Let's go. I'm glad I did the jumps the first round. Keep it going. As many as you can in these last little bit, this last little bit of work. Mountain climbers, you can be elevated. I didn't give that option in the first round. You can have those hands on a wall or chair, something to be elevated to help protect those wrists. 20 there. You're in your final minute of work. Let's go. Walk out to push up or shoulder tap or military push up. Your choice, just something at the end of that walkout and a full stand at the end. Let's check in, team. Let's go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Try to find a pace where you can consistently work through it. 5 walkout push-ups, then you're into your 10 speed squats or jump squats. Your choice, then you're into your 20 mountain climbers. If you're jumping, jump with power. If you're speed squatting, can you sit deeper? Make sure you don't walk out at the top. Then you've got those 20 mountain climbers and you have less than 10 seconds. Push through wherever you are. Maybe you finish wherever you are. Let's go, team. 3, 2, time. There's the down dog and up dog timing, right? What a good girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, heart rate is feeling jazzy. Woo! Those bears, that was hard. How are we doing? Everybody good? Thumbs up, 1 thumb up. Everybody else is breathing okay, good. Give me a flex, give me a high five. Whoop, so good, so good. We're gonna stretch it out, cool ourselves down. Sorry, we're a couple, well, actually we're technically right on time. We haven't finished yet though. It's 9:09 and I have it till 9:10. So if you're sticking around for your stretch and cool down, amazing. If you have to run, have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I will be sending out an update email to everybody this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Feet hip distance apart. Let's take a big breath in. Sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Oh, that feels good. Exhale. Release the arms down. Good. In breath, reach the arms all the way up. Grab a hold of the right wrist. Give yourself a nice pull over towards that left side. Take your gaze underneath of that right arm. Push into that right hip. If you feel good here, stay. If you would like to take your right foot in behind the left, if that creates more space for you, feel free to take that option. Take 1 more breath. And then release that side. That feels so good. Okay. Big breath in. Grab a hold of the left. Pull it over to the right. Same thing here. Take that gaze underneath of the left arm. Drive into that left side body. Option to take the left foot this time in behind the right, or keep your feet parallel. Take 1 more big breath in here. So good. Okay, release that down. Take your hands in behind you. We did have a lot of upper body and shoulders today. A bit of everything. Interlace your hands behind you. Press down and then lift those arms away. So just getting through the chest and the shoulders here. Breathing, maybe taking your ear from right to left. Feels good. Maybe just staying still. Also feels good. See if you can lift a little bit higher. And then slowly release that down. 1 more standing stretch here before we make our way down, a quad stretch. All right, lots of squat variations today and deadlift variations. Taking whatever leg you would like, tucking that tail, squeezing that back leg towards standing. All right, you take a nice big breath in for this side. And then we slowly release that down. Switch, other side. Balance, grab hold of the other foot. Or maybe you're using a wall space, if that works. Knee towards standing leg, tucking that tail, breathing there. Oh, that feels so good. Take 1 more breath. And we'll release that down. Making your way onto your mat. Let me get my towel out. Oh, Hug your knees into your chest once you've made it down. Give yourself maybe a little rock from right to left if that feels good. Oh, it does. Hi, Zozis. Okay. Just giving you another down dog, up dog. Let's extend the left leg out nice and long. Keep your right leg pulled in. Give yourself some nice ankle rotations there. Couple in each direction. And then we'll take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm to a nice big T. Pull your left knee in and then bring it over to, your right knee in. I'm so sorry. Bring it over to the left side. Coming into that nice twist, breathing into that low back, into that right side hip. Oh, that feels so good. Take one more breath. Good. Come back in through center. Bend your left leg, plant your left foot, and cross your right ankle above the left knee. Guide that right knee open and away. Coming into your figure four stretch here, getting into that right hip and glute a little bit more. Hi, sweet girl. She's being very needy right now. Okay, so let's take a big breath in. Lift your chest up towards your shin. Big inhale. And then slowly lower that down. Uncross your right foot. Take both feet nice and wide to your mat. Windshield wiper those knees from right to left. Letting them fall from side to side a couple of times. Good. We'll switch to the other side. Left knee comes in. Right leg extends out. Wrap your hands towards your shin. Give yourself a couple of ankle rotations in both directions. Good. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee, left arm to a big T. Pull that knee in and over to the right side of space. Okay. Oh, that feels so good. Breathing into the low back, the glute, the hip, all of the things. Driving that knee up towards the body here. Take a big breath in. And out. And then come on back. Bend your right leg, plant your right foot. Left ankle crosses above the right. Lift off there, coming into your figure four for this side. Wrapping those hands through if that feels good. Cradling the foot and the knee, whatever feels good for you. And then we'll take a breath in. Lift the chest towards that shin. Big pull. Release that down. Take the feet wide one more time. Windshield wiper those knees from right to left one more time. And then we'll bring those knees in towards the chest, take the hands in behind those legs, give yourself a couple of rocks along that spine, all the way up to seated. We'll finish with a nice forward fold. Take those legs straight out in front. Flex through those toes. Take a big breath in, reach the arms all the way up. It's so sunny and beautiful out today. Exhale, release, and forward fold. Grabbing a hold of ankles, shins, toes, whatever feels good for you. Taking your towel around the soles of the feet feels good as well. Taking a big breath in and out for 3. For 2, and release. Amazing, amazing job, everybody. Oh my goodness, that was a fun, sweaty one. I actually liked that rep scheme. A little bit different, adding in those little speed things in between. Awesome, awesome job. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.